Because a lot of people
There
get
you
in
go.
bad situations and they're just like, oh, this is a bad situation. Why is my life like this? Why do other people have better
But
lives?
also they've got to reflect on the darkness as well, and be like they've got to realize that they're as much as the darkness as what the darkness is looking into them as well, and also same thing
Yeah,
with the
well,
light.
it's a test. It's a test at the end of the day. All the prophets got tested the most, right? Because Allah
Yeah,
loved them the most. So every time someone goes through a difficult situation, I always say to them, you're going through a difficult situation because Allah loves you. If Allah doesn't test you, He doesn't love you. So this is why, even going back to the point we made earlier about when you asked me, how did you know God was guiding you? It's because I went through a difficult period at the time. So I knew it was a test. I knew God was guiding me for something better. And ultimately, if God tests you, it is one of the most beautiful things because it's like, okay, cool. I love you enough to test you. So I'm going to keep testing you. And I'm at this point in life where I look for more of these tests, right? When I go through
a
difficult
lot.
periods, Allah sees how you react. Allah sees how you respond. And if you respond in a good, positive way, Allah's going to lift that
Yeah, he
difficulty from you.
yeah,
What's
and he
that saying?
elevates.
It says Yusra in the Quran, where it basically says, with
Inna
difficulty,
ma'al usri yusra.
yeah, with difficulty comes ease. And the key point here, it doesn't say with difficulty, it doesn't say that ease comes after difficulty. It says with difficulty comes ease, which basically means that you need to go through the difficult periods to get ease out of life.
You have to go through the tests, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like Allah's classroom at the end of the day. It's Allah's university. It's Allah's system, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's in the present. It's not something you're studying for at a specific date so you can pass
Yeah.
in this world. It's just happening. Like, are you pass fail in this real time present moment that only Allah can control? It's not something lagging in the past or something that set in the future, like, man-made university systems, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. But also, I want to add something to that as well. Like, I've noticed as well, let's just say a few people up the top, the people who have cheated the system?
The elites,
Yeah, I'm just saying they ended up cheating that system, which is why that they then get put in these different situations.
If you think about Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah.
We're probably going to get banned for that, let's be real.
Yeah, but I'm not going to say something wrong about him because we still don't know for sure. The records are wishy-washy because he did mention that, okay, we have one version of the story where he said he committed suicide. And in Islam, suicide is a ticket to hell. But then it's like people saying that on another version, it's like, no, he committed suicide, but that was just kind of a frame. Like it was just a mask. We don't know what happened. Maybe he was under someone's influence. And then obviously the files came this year. And then, the rest of the story holds. And then you got all these elites stepping down out of nowhere. What does that say?
Saying that they cheated the system, which is why then they get tested and then they got to walk back down to start back at where they were.
Here's the thing. Human beings are created weak. So whether it's Jeffrey Epstein, some descendant of the Rothschild, or I don't know, the Rockefeller, or whoever you want to blame, the Saudi families, blah, blah, blah. Don't blame people on top, man. Look at yourself. Look at yourself. Look at who you're treating around you, the way you behave. It's super important. We have this concept called adab, which is courtesy, and really it's spiritual inner courtesy, not just outer behavior, but inner courtesy. Yeah. And it's how do you feel inside of your heart when you're sort of articulating what you want to say, sort of, and then judging others, elites, this, that, to get that news out of geopolitics, countries. It's all dunya. It's all worldly things.
Yeah. I think you just focus on what you can control is basically what you're saying, right? So focus on yourself, because ultimately you're not going to be able to blame someone else for your wrongdoing.
Oh no,
right?
You've got full accountability of what you can and can't do.
Exactly, because a lot of people will blame their job, they'll blame the government, they'll blame all of these things, right? When ultimately, if everyone wants to escape in the 9-to-5 matrix and work on themselves and do things for themselves and not follow crap, they can do it.
There you go. Yeah, 100%. Because they got full control of their mind, their body, and their soul.
Yeah, but people like to make excuses because it's hard.